days ago, I started making our own Minecraft 2 game, cause Mojang is too busy making the next upgrade for us. So by the end of this video, I'm gonna publish our perfect Minecraft version with using any mods, new bosses, structures, dimensions, and much more. But all that in only 1 month. In the last video, I created Minecraft 2 on Unity from the Boss Love project, which allowed me to have a procedural world generation in no time. Then, I started adding everything we would like to see in Minecraft. I'm talking about weapons, new biomes, mobs, under another update, and much more. So I used the first 3 days of my challenge to make the game experience much better, by fixing all the bugs, like for example this one. I also added the world saving system and this option that lets you delete items faster. Then I decided to move on to the first very important step, which is mobs. Here are all the mobs I did in the last episode, and here are all the mobs that I'm gonna add in this video. I mean, that's pretty cool. The first step was to kindly steal all the models from Sketchfab, then animate them one by one before adding all my AI scripts previously made. But the big news here are the animations, which are smoother than the ones present in Minecraft. And this new diversity system. Yes sir, a random texture for each mob will be randomly generated, meaning that for example zombies will all have different clothes and skin colors. So will skeletons, cows, pigs, and even birds. I mean, that's kinda nice honestly. But that's not all. Some mobs like this cute goblin can also spawn with a sword. And the more you play the game, the greater the probability of weapon spawn will be. This will allow you to go from this difficulty curve to this one. Hope you like this game. Okay, but now what's the point of having so many mobs if we can kill them? So the next step was to create some incredible new weapons, and you will see some of them are pretty special. Okay, so from now we have got all the weapons already present in Minecraft, but also in Emerald and Netherite. But now I have decided to add 3 new types of weapons. Let's start with the falchion, for which I found this model at Sketchfab, and then I made this custom icon. You will just need 1 more ore to craft this long goofy stick. Okay, since it's a pretty special sword, you will only be able to craft it in gold, diamond, emerald, and netherite. And when I mean special, I mean this. Yeah, that's pretty satisfying. The second weapon is a spear that works like Minecraft's trident. The only special feature is that several enemies in a row can be hit at once, which can be very good for mob farming. All you need to craft it are 3 sticks and 1 iron. And finally, I added a hammer.
This is not a banger.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. Mojang has already added a new hammer recently. At this point, I'm just copying Mojang. Well, not really. My hammer can do something pretty special that will please the whole Minecraft community. Just look at this. Yes, by clicking on one of these 2 keys, I can turn any block into a vertical or horizontal slope. Just imagine all the build possibilities you now have. But all that is just the beginning of what is going to happen in this video. Because now I decided to add one of the biggest updates of our Minecraft 2 game. I'm talking about bosses. Because as you already know, Minecraft only has 3 bosses in its game, and 2 of them are completely optional. But if you didn't watch the last episode, we added a zombie mutant boss that is necessary to beat to get a unique boss weapon that can pose on enemies for 10 seconds. So the next 2 bosses are the Wither boss mutant and Axolot dragon. That is pretty cool, trust me. For the Wither skeleton, I just made a couple animations, added the same AI scream from my zombie mutant, and finally I added the sword's trail. After a couple of hours, we already had 1 more boss. But then, for the dragon, it was a bit more complicated because the attack depended on its altitude. So this time I created a new script that varies the boss's altitude randomly using raycast, and then another script that plays the appropriate animation depending on its altitude. I also added this fireball that the dragon can throw to complicate the battle. And so after no less than 2 days of work, her Axolot dragon was ready to fight. To spawn these 2 bosses, you will need to be in the right biome and then create their heads. Okay, wait, but this horde does not exist in Minecraft because it's random night and we obviously don't have a random dimension, so we can't... Thank me later. Yes guys, I just spent one whole day making the most terrifying dimension of Minecraft. Here you can find 3 new biomes: blue plains, dark desert with this green lake, and the ruin biome, which you will see later will become way more exciting after adding some epic structures. Here, your main goal will be to find a warden knight so you can spawn the wither skeleton boss. I don't know you, but I found this cloud shader pretty sick, and I also like these scrubby ambient sounds. But never try to go in a cave. Okay, you are probably wondering how I added a new dimension in less than 30 days, while Mojang took years to just add a backpack.
I beg your pardon?
Well, simply because I just need to copy and paste my normal overall scene and then just change the surface and underground blocks. So honestly, it doesn't take that much time. Yep, and that's why I also make this. You're not dreaming. After crossing the dark plains of the Warden dimension, let me welcome you to Either. Here there are almost no evil entities. Everything is beautiful here. You can even find gold in trees. I mean, just look at this beautiful lake. That's a dimension of peace. But you can enter it only after finding this Either star that will spawn only after killing the Axolotl dragon. And by the way, if you're still watching this video, it means that you like what I'm doing. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Honestly, it will help me a lot for the future. Thank you all. But now, after that, it has already been 22 days since I started this challenge. And so for my last 8 days, I decided to work on probably the most difficult part of the project. I even used ChatGPT for this one try. Okay, I'm talking about structures, but because I wanted to generate some very complicated and big structures without completely destroying my computer. For that, I first made a system that spawns in random positions and obsidian block. Then I added a system that records all the blocks I place in their positions. So I can, for example, make this small dirt house, then download a script table object to assign it to my structure script. But there is just a small problem with that. I'm bad at building, and also it will take forever to make bigger builds like the next ones. So I had the bright idea to ask ChatGPT to make a list of all the blocks with their positions for each of my dream structures. Like this amazing pyramid that you can find in the desert, those ice peaks, or even that big stone tower. You can now also find flowers and grass, just like in the real Minecraft. Honestly, this pyramid is just my favorite structure. But now it's time to return to the other dimensions and add this type of structures. Just look at these big luminous trees. And what about these ruins that you can find in the Warden dimension? You can also cross these towers in the Ender and this very big Warden statue that you can find in the Warden dimension. You can also find Warden Knight in the top of this statue. By the way, I've also added this pink biome in the Ender, this purple one, and this orange one, which adds diversity. There is also this new mineral that's currently completely useless. So let me know your ideas in the comments, cause we already have the diamonds for the weapons. I don't know about you, but the atmosphere in each of the dimensions is much more incredible after adding these structures. That's just beautiful. I mean, you definitely have to go and play this. The link will be in the description, it's completely free. So yes, our perfect version of Minecraft is becoming real, and I'm committed to finishing the project and adding Aerobind for 5,000 likes on this video. But just don't tell Mojang.